Today, let's go through a build that should be quite fun for Azir. This build, unfortunately, does require having his 6-star. His 6th star here is that you create a Renekton and Nasus in your deck, and then you grant all of Azir's items to all other champions in your deck. So we'll be leveraging specific relics on Azir so that those get duplicated onto Renekton and Nasus and hopefully make for a pretty strong build. We have a total of 5 stars on Azir here. We're only missing his extra one where you start with a rock hopper on your board at the beginning, but could get that, but it's not that critical for Azir, so we'll try this with just 5 stars. But we do have that critical 6-star with the duplication. So for his relics, let's just take a look at those. We have Chosen by the Stars, as well as 2 star gems. You could even run this if you don't have Chosen by the Stars. You could run this with 3 star gems. But I think Chosen by the Stars will make this a little bit better because when we have our champions with enough power, they will get Overwhelm and Challenger. Those are the sort of critical things we're looking for here, because we're going to have a lot of strong champions on our board, and we should be able to push through damage that way, as well as keeping them healthy by making sure we're attacking the correct characters and all that. But each star gem on Azir will get duplicated to the other champions in our deck, so they will all cost 2 less and give +1/+1 for each champion that we have on the board. So, if we have 1 champion on the board, each champion has +2/+2, 2 champions +4/+4, and 3 champions +6/+6, and so on. So we're just really, each champion that we drop is going to both make the other champions in our hand cheaper and easier to bring out, and make each of them stronger. So this should be quite successful. Let's I've done enough fiddlesticks recently. Let's go ahead and go to the Legends of Arcane and send this up against the Star Forger. So we got a bunch of star themed relics here. Let's put him appropriately up against Aurelion Sol. Okay, let's see what we get for our first power here. Shared Blessings. When you give or grant stats to an ally in play, you get it on your hand. You get +1/+0 on an ally in your hand. That's not really amazing. I think we can get something better here. Just a bunch of common relics or common powers. Nothing too crazy. This could be okay. We will have extra champions and things in our deck. We're not attacking a ton, but just beefing things up in our deck could be good. I'm gonna save some rerolls. We can probably pick up some better powers later, but let's just go ahead and go with that.
You want me? Well, okay.
Alright, we got Azir in our opening hand. That's what we really want. And we'll just go from there. Perfect. We also got a Renekton, so I should be able to drop Azir and then have a free Renekton. There we go. We already have 10 power Renekton here. We'll send him in. Level him up. And there we go, we got Nasus. So already on our first battle here, we're doing quite well. it really doesn't matter what else we toss out here. We just want to attack in. When Nasus hits, this should level us up. And, well, as you can see here, we're just going to win based off what we got. So we get our cinematic movie here with all our champions leveling up. There we go. I mean, we're going to be leveling up our ascended allies pretty easily anyway. Nothing here is screaming out to me. Let's toss a reroll here. Sure, we'll take this since we might get our ascended deck, though I'm not really too concerned about that. Here we just want pretty much any champion. She has double attack, which is good. And she also has this, becomes considered ascended. Let's see, Mahira with just starting out as an 8/8 is not bad. So yeah, let's go with Kale here. Seems good. Normally I would go for a power. I'm tempted to just go for an item chest because putting more items on Azir means those items get duplicated to all our champions. So let's just go for that. Victor is often one of the hardest characters to go against, so hopefully don't have too much of a problem here. It could be a little bit risky. We did get Azir and Renekton in our starting hand, so that's good. Definitely a risk here with especially Victor getting overwhelmed. That's not great for us. He ends up being able to one-shot our Nexus. We'll see. Oh, and he got lifesteal. That's really not good for us. At least we got Mahira here. Hopefully we can end up getting some life back. We don't want to lose either of our champions, so I think we might just take this. We will drop Mahira next turn and get some health back. This is definitely going to be very risky here now that he is massive. Hoping that he drops something. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. We need to attack with more allies to level up Azir. If we attack with everything, we will unfortunately lose our Renekton. We don't really have any other option. This should attack us with 5 allies, which should... Oh, no, of course. We have to summon another couple allies. Alright, well, let's get to summoning. We really need to get our Sun Disc. Pretty much the only chance that we have of surviving here is if our Sun Disc is upgraded. Well, yep, I was worried about that. Nothing really we can do here. So we're going to have to hope for a better opening hand on the Resurrect. It was definitely a risk going in. Victor is, unless you can remove him on like the first turn, he is just one of those champions that can easily overwhelm almost any deck. Alright, we got Renekton. We really need to get Azir. We got, okay, good. We got everything. Again, he got overwhelmed. That's really unfortunate for us. We need to advance our Sun Disc. Pretty much the only way we're going to kill him is if we can... That's not good. He was able to level up and get us down to 3 health here. There we go, we got our Sun Disc. At least he doesn't have lifesteal, so that is critical for us. Let's see here. We can go ahead and we just need to send as much damage as possible into his Nexus and then pull him aside with our least powerful character. There we go. Well, we survived, if just barely. That was a lot more painful than we were hoping, so going into our next fight, we are going to need to try to preserve our health as much as possible. Let's see, let's just grab cheap unit. We pretty much just want card draw and want to get more items on Azir. We already get Challenger. Let's just get more damage we can push through. This is definitely unfortunate that we have to go to Zoe because she has a lot of elusives, which we're going to have a hard time blocking. So we do have Mahira here, which is great. Let's keep one Mahira. We'll keep this for removal as well. Yeah, she can almost kill my Nexus on her own here. So this will be... Yeah, we'll need to remove that if we can. We need to save 2 mana to remove one of the creatures, so we are going to do this. Stay alive at 1 health. Alright, we we got our Mahira here. This should hopefully be our saving grace. We need to remove things from here. We could just grab Zoe. However, we can save this as a blocker for now. Or let's actually go ahead and get this to get some health back, and we will clear the rest of the board. What can we do here? We can certainly advance our sun disk. We will need to block. Oh, well, I guess we'll need to block her first. So we do survive, and we should be able to kill them next round. Advancing our sun disk gets us all of our champions on the board. And now we just need to attack in at the start of our next turn, and we should be able to win here. 2 characters with double attack. There we go. Get another movie. Just a little bit of overkill. All right. Now we are going to be in a much better position. We can use the heal to make sure we survive Azir when we get to him. Let's just go ahead and get this. We mostly just want, I think having more Mahiras in our deck will be key. That definitely saved us last time. So we're just going to spend some gold and heal to full here. Since we don't have any revives left, I do not want to risk getting a bad draw and not surviving. Pretty much more champions in our hand is better, so we are just going to focus on dropping champions.
I'd raise 1,000 soldiers to fight for Shurima.
Empires are built on ambition and servitude.
That's fine. A little bit of damage, but
Let it help you remember who you once were.
Justice will be
there we go. Allow us to remove Azir, level up. Excellent.
on wings of fire. Hope ascends.
That gets us our sun disk. Now we get to draw Nasus easily. Nasus out there. Alright. And we should just be able to win.
Glory and light.
Here we go. So definitely not the most consistent deck so far. There are some issues if you don't draw additional champions. So certainly cutting other followers from your deck and making sure that you have more champions is better. This will be good just because That means an extra copy of Azir gets played, but also all of the other champions in my deck will summon an additional copy of themselves when we play them. So even if we only get 1 or 2 champions early on, that will help us. So let's see if we can get anything better. Getting a coin in hand can be okay. Head down here to get another item for our champions. Again, we just pretty much want to mulligan everything. Mahira, I'm going to keep just because I know they have a bunch of elusives, and that could be clutch for dealing with them. Oh, thank goodness we got Renekton as well. Or actually, because of that duplication, we can just drop everything here, so we should be fine. Alright, we will have Renekton, or actually, let's first level up Renekton, and then we'll have the copy pull him, and then we will have Nasus pull this guy. If only we had a way to rally. There we go.
Holy fire, burn away the darkness.
Thankfully, leveled up Renekton has this. When he attacks or blocks, he deals 2 to all enemies. Well, if they don't attack in with both characters, though, Teemo will get through. Yeah, unfortunate. But we will drop Mahira next turn in order to get some health back. So let's do that. And then we can just end this. That's fine. Probably a bit of a misplay on the first turn. I probably could have just killed them without giving them a turn to attack back. If I had just replaced the Sun Disk with Kale, honestly. I wanted the Sun Disk to actually go off, but probably would have been better just to attack with Kale. I think that would have sealed the game. Let's see if we can get something better. I'd prefer like a double attack or scout. Scout, perfect. That is ideal.
Are you the hunter or the prey?
Okay, let's just toss everything back, try to get more champions. We got Kale, good.
Gotta hit them hard.
She has lifesteal.
Spare the innocent, punish the wicked.
But I think I'll just grab a copy over here. Should be, strong enough to take her out. And because we had Scout, we can just go in again. And there we go, turn 1. Azir, definitely this deck is going to ramp more and more as we get more champions in there. Let's see. Really doesn't matter. We basically just want card draw. I'm going to just put more items on the rock hopper, so if I cut him, that will reduce the cards in my deck. Another champion over here. Let's go ahead and grab that. No champions. This will allow us to draw more though, so there we go. We unfortunately don't have Azir, so we cannot draw this turn. So, let's just pass for now. We will draw. Right. We'll discard her. There we go. That's good to have that for next turn. Let's go ahead and just stun these guys. It's fine. We'll even block. Let's preserve our health. We get some spell mana to go ahead and draw more cards. Alright, finally we got Azir. Put Azir back in our hands, it's fine. We'll be able to play him again in a moment. Actually works out pretty well for us. We'll go ahead and throw him here, and then be able to get through. We get our Sun Disc, draw all of our champions. Something you could play on Azir instead of the Chosen by the Stars. I think Chosen by the Stars is quite good just because it gives us that Challenger and Overwhelm. But something you always could play instead, there's the relic that shuffles a bunch of level 2 champions into your deck, and then you draw one. You won't get the items that are on Azir on those champions, but it will at least put a lot of level 2 champions into your deck, and you will be able to play them quite easy with Azir, since you'll have them discounted from those double star gems and any of the other champions you have. And then also when you level up your deck, you'll draw a whole ton of level 2 champions, when you ooh, this is good. We want to draw champions, so this is fantastic for us. But when you level up or you finish the Sun Disc, that will allow you to draw all of those level 2 champions that you had there. So we are going to cut a card. I think we have the most copies of Rock Hopper in our deck. Let's see. Yeah, Rock Hopper, we only have 2. We have more of Crumbling, but that we want to keep. So we could cut this. We have 3 copies of this in our deck. Yeah, Rock Hopper, we only have 2 copies. We have 7 copies of Azir, so let's go ahead and cut this from our deck. Just make it more likely that we draw champions. Alright, yeah, we're just going to toss pretty much everything back. We just want champions. And we didn't get any. That's unfortunate. Oh, no. We got Nasus here, so that's good. So we should be able to do quite a bit on turn 1. Scout attack, level ups. Let's go ahead and remove their board. He has Overwhelm. Having one of these guys die to him is not great. It's really not going to do that much for us, so let's just summon more things, try to get our Buried Sundisk leveled up here. We just want to summon creatures, so there we go. Level them up, get our Sundisk, and withdraw the rest of our champions, and we should be able to win. Go. And let's just attack with our scout attack. That should be enough to win.
Don't let my size fool you.
There we go. Luckily we should heal here because this is one of the encounters where we get a power afterwards. Or I guess there's a store here, but sure, we'll give Spirit to all of our champions. That power isn't anything amazing. Nothing we really want here. Sure, we'll go ahead and take it just because, but we'll go for another power. It was tempting to go for that other item just to cut more non-champions from our deck. I'm going to keep this, honestly. Just getting the Sundisk leveled up and then having Mahira for potential healing just in case we don't kill them on the first turn. Hopefully we should, but just in case.
Only the guilty need fear.
Alright, I think this should be GG. There we go. Nothing. Oh, well, yeah. Let's get another champion in our deck, Xerath. So we'll have a whole bunch of Ascended champions in our deck. That's fantastic. I actually don't want this. This will just add units to our deck that we don't want. So this is not bad. This captures an enemy and it allows us to rally at the round start, but I can grab one, just have a copy in my hand just in case. I can't really play it until the later turns anyway, but if I end up in that situation, then it's not too bad to have. We'll keep this just because we can draw champions with it. They are apparently not dropping anything here. So again. And let's just go ahead and challenge him. I'm not quite able to finish them off. They drop something here. Let's go ahead and draw a champion. Hopefully, we're most likely going to draw an Azir. Oh, but we did not. We drew Azirath, so we can get him out there. There we go. I don't think we're going to level up Azir, but that's fine. And I think we will end up winning here at the start of next turn. A lot of movies to watch with all these characters leveling up. There we go. Sure, we'll add more Azirs to our deck. Pretty much anything that adds champions rather than followers. We just want to be drawing all our champions. Alright. Let's draw more champions. In. Scout attack. Having Nivea come back out. I'll grab a Nivea with him. He'll regenerate anyway. Alright. Draw a champion. Hopefully we get something other than the champions we already got. We do not. But we can block here. We have an Azir in hand. We can just toss him back out once he dies. So that's fine. We might want to just drop him at the beginning of next turn so that we get the benefit of the duplicate that we get out there. So
This is our time.
There we go. Let's actually put Remington first. Ooh, they're burying all of our units in ice. That's not great. Well, let's just replace one of these with Azir. And we get to draw all of our champions, so we can just replace the landmarks with the champions and have a full set here. That's fine. There we go. We might actually want to keep the Soothsayer in our hand against, if we get her when we're going against a Aurelian Soul, just to give our champions spell shield in case he has any removal. That will be helpful to have. So. See what we get. Hopefully some champions. Alright, we got the Soothsayer, so we're keeping her. There we go. If we're lucky, we might be able to win turn 1 here. We will capture him with our... Unfortunately, it goes into our clone there, but... Okay. Sure, go ahead and cast your stuff. Should be able to win on our second attack here, not the first. Yep, there we go. Good enough. So that's the, you know, aligned stars for Azir. Just plenty of power out of your champions. Really, definitely some RNG there. You want to get lots of champions in your deck and make sure that you're drawing them. If you don't draw your champions, you can end up with some real issues, but overall quite strong. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time.